Alright, so I've been meaning to make this video for a while now, and it's just my thoughts on the future of Magic and the future of this channel. So I'm gonna start with a TLDR because I don't know how long this is gonna take, and it's really simple. The first thing is that I think Magic will be the biggest TCG in the world. I think because of Universes Beyond, it's gonna bring in a lot of new players. It's already brought in a lot of new players, and I think it's great for the growth of the game. It's good for casuals, it's good for collectors. Maybe not so good for competitive play and for fans of original Magic storytelling. And secondly, I don't see myself making a lot of Magic content anymore. And there's a lot of reasons that I'll go into later. But if there is more content on this channel, it will be more personal, passion project types of videos, ad hoc, definitely not as regular as before. So that's about it. That's all I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to dive a bit deeper into what I think the future of Magic is going to be like and why I won't be a part of it for now. So starting with Universes Beyond, right? I had extremely mixed feelings about it. I guess I didn't like how they started with the Walking Dead Secret Lair. I don't like how they do the reskins, right? The cards with different names. I think it makes it very confusing. I also didn't like Lord of the Rings because I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. But it's because of UB that I actually went back and I tried rewatching the Lord of the Rings movies. I even tried reading the books again. And because of Universes Beyond, and because of Daryl, my friend, he recommended I go watch Avatar. So I went to watch the entire Avatar series, and I enjoyed it. I finished it. I really enjoyed Avatar, and now I'm looking forward to the Avatar set. So, in that sense, because of UB, I have been pushed to engage with these other IPs, and it hasn't been torturous. It's been kind of fun. So, oh, I also dislike Doctor Who, by the way. I just didn't like Doctor Who because it just felt like a lot of random regular people with random regular names that didn't really fit into the Magic universe for me. But anyway, I do like Marvel, right? I'm a fan of Marvel superheroes. I'm a fan of Star Trek. I'm looking forward to Star Trek next year as well. And so other things like Jurassic Park, Fallout, those were quite fun for me, and it's because of that I think that Magic will eventually become the biggest TCG in the world. I mean, I think eventually they're just gonna have a product for everyone. They're gonna have an IP that someone out there is gonna enjoy, and eventually everyone's gonna find something that they enjoy in the Magic universe, whether it's to play or to collect. I think either way, it's gonna help the growth of the game. And what Wizards have done is also just done a really good job with making hugely collectible cards to appeal to collectors. And these are super rare cards. Like they did it with the Chocobos, they've done it with the Soul Stone. There's gonna be 5 other stones, and I think, I mean, first of all, like collector boxes, collector boosters, the prices are ridiculous, right? But that's because for most people, we are not the target audience, and the target audience for these are the collectors, the people who have the financial ability to go and buy these products. And so it doesn't really matter because the target audience are the ones that are going to buy the product. It's going to boost sales, and because these hugely collectible cards are also playable, like mostly in Commander, I think that helps to turn collectors into players. And then that's huge as well because when they become players, they start having to buy new cards and buy more product in order to build more decks to finish their decks or complete the whole set, the collection, whatever it is. But yeah, that's going to help the growth of the game as well. So yeah, my point is that they're going to eventually reach a point where there's going to be a product for everyone, and there will be an IP for everyone, and Magic is just going to become a game for everyone because of Commander. I think Commander is essentially the perfect vehicle for this collectible card game. It's a casual game. You play with your favorite characters. You sit down with your group of friends and you have fun. It's a good game night, and it's basically gonna become the ultimate TCG. I think it's a casual TCG for sure, but I think that's where Magic is headed. And at this point, well, or at that point, I don't think it really matters if you and I don't like some or most of these IPs. If people who are fans of the original Magic storytelling, they don't like all these new IPs. It doesn't matter because there are gonna be more people out there who like these IPs and who will come into the game because of it. And that's how they're gonna keep growing and becoming the biggest TCG. At least that's where I see it going. That's just my opinion. So Universes Beyond is not exactly the reason why I am reducing my involvement in Magic. Just some backstory for me, I started playing Magic about 8 years ago now, and I started with Standard. I really enjoyed just heading down to the store on Friday Night Magic, standard events, competing for some. I don't even know what we competed for, but it was fun. I enjoyed Standard a lot before I moved into Modern because I found it hard to keep up with Standard. And I was playing Modern, I was enjoying Modern until they started releasing Modern Horizons. For me, that was the start of when it became much harder to keep up with the competitive scene, and that's when I kind of started playing Commander. And at that time, I remember really enjoying watching game nights by the Command Zone. There were a few other Commander channels as well, but really not a lot of content, right, as compared to now. So it's because I wanted more episodes and wanted more Commander content that I started this channel to start creating more gameplay episodes. So it's been over 5 years since then, and there's been a lot more and bigger creators who have started making high quality, entertaining Commander gameplay videos, and just other Magic content creators in general. There's so many out there right now. And yeah, I've just found myself losing interest in consuming Magic content because it ends up feeling all very similar. It's all just about, oh, this card, oh, it does something similar to another card, and you use this card to combo with this other card to win the game. I don't know, it's just not for me. It's not the kind of content that I enjoy. um so yeah, I think I used to enjoy Commander content like the game nights episodes because it was more focused on the interactions between the people, the talking, the politicking, and not so much on the focus of the cards and what they do and how to win the game. Because honestly, I don't play Commander to win. You don't win anything by winning a game of Commander. I just play Commander to have fun with my friends, right? So yeah, besides that, it's also kind of coincided with me starting Flesh and Blood once again. So I got into Flesh and Blood about 2 years ago, and I just ended up falling in love with the game and the competitive scene. I've made a bunch of new friends, and we've traveled around the world playing games, going for events, and competing for prizes. And I guess one side note is that for the Flesh and Blood side, they are really um, well, they support creators very well. That's something I will say. I think Magic supports creators very well as well, but they are very focused on the US side of things, which is fine. I mean, there are a lot of good and big creators on the US, and I guess in a way it feels like maybe other parts of the world are neglected. But that's a whole different point. I I make content because I enjoy making content. But yeah, in a nutshell, I think just the things I've talked about, those are the reasons why I'm pretty much stopping making Commander gameplay content, just in general. I, to be clear, I still enjoy playing Magic. I still enjoy Commander. I still enjoy building new decks and playing with new cards. And I probably will still make Magic content. I am excited for some of the upcoming Universes Beyond sets, as I've said. So as and when I have time in whichever sets I'm interested in, I'll probably still make some content about that. There will probably still be a couple more Commander videos. We'll see how it goes. But I think that's about it. That's all I wanted to talk about. This looks like it's under 10 minutes, so that's great. Do let me know your thoughts, and feel free to join me on my Flesh and Blood channel. It's called Super Duper Fab. I'll leave the links down below. Otherwise, thank you as usual for being here, and I appreciate all the comments you guys always leave on the videos. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is. Bye bye.